Okay guys, I was gonna do a starting soon screen, but I do need to, oh yeah, but yeah, welcome everyone to It's Tiny Monday. Hang on, let me just get the game back up on my TV. But yeah, so I'm trying the usual collab setup that me and Fred usually have, but just for me for today. So yeah, the camera might look a bit weird, and there might be a bit of hang on. Yeah, this is gonna be the annoying thing, is I'm gonna have to keep looking forward, like leaning forward. Where's Stream Manager? Ah, there, right? Alert. There we go. Where the fuck is Stream Manager? God damn it, I'm so disorganized. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Right, there we go. Click the game back on because Capcom's stupid and it keeps minimizing the game when it's not focused on it. But yeah, I think we're good to go now. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to It's Tiny. Today we're gonna be continuing with Trials and Tribulations. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and remember to sit back, because the one thing with this camera perspective is if I sit forward, you guys can't really see me as good. But yeah, so I'm playing Ace Attorney today. Yeah, I've already said that. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the game before I ramble anymore. I hope everyone's having a great start to their week anyway. I know Monday is usually like the one day where everyone's a bit like, oh, it's Monday. Do I really have to go back to work today? Of course I don't have to deal with that because I'm still unemployed and yeah, still trying to find a job. Yeah. I envy anyone that does have a job right now, honestly, because the UK job market at the minute is unforgiving, to say the least. It's not that I'm even getting rejected by some companies. Some companies are just like plain ghosting me. Like, yeah, like the job market. I mean, I swear, like a year ago, back when I still had a job and back when I got my other jobs I did have, the job market has never been this horrible. But yeah, yeah, I just thought I just had to sort of air that grievance out, because that's been the one frustrating thing about my stupid throat. My voice is cracking. Urgh. But yeah, that's been the one frustrating thing about the job search is yeah, companies just don't give a fuck about your personal feelings, apparently. Yeah, I already saw the Ariana Grande news. I knew the Eternal Sunshine Deluxe Edition was going to be coming out soon, so it wasn't really a surprise to me. There's probably a lot of my Ariana Grande fan friends on Twitter that, oh excuse me, that probably went ballistic, but yeah, and yeah, I still need to watch it because I still need to actually listen to Jenny's album. Yeah. I've noticed ever since I've started using Spotify, I've not been the best at like listening to albums when they come out. I think it's just because I prefer to save the album for later and then listen to whatever songs from those albums come on my shuffle playlist. But yeah. So yeah, where was I? Was I talking to Adrian? Oh, the Cyclops. Oh god. So yeah. Oh god. Why is it I always leave myself at like a really shitty part in these games? Like I'm starting to think I need to stop in better places for Ace Attorney, because whenever I come on, like after a week of playing other games, whenever I come back to Ace Attorney, I'm like, what am I doing again? Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, what evidence do we have? I mean, yeah, I guess to start, I can just present the Magatama and see if I can solve Adrian's Cyclops. I might have already tried this in the last stream, but I'm just doing stuff to jog my memory at the minute. Yeah, it'll be a nice birthday present for you, Emily, I'm sure. Or slightly belated birthday present, anyway. Yeah, I do wonder what songs are going to be on it, because that's like the only mystery in regards to the album now. We know that there is going to be a deluxe edition, and we know when it's coming out. We just don't know what those deluxe songs are going to be. Yeah, so Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the Tire Treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Stupid bubbles. Oh yeah, I remember now. So I did try and do this in the last stream, but I wasn't sure whether I had any evidence to prove this point. Do you have any evidence that that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just thinking. I can't really, yeah, I would think aloud, I'm just sort of trying to get my thoughts together. I mean, the only evidence we have regarding the end at all is, we have the we have the exhibit poster, and we also have, I mean, it's got to be the exhibit poster, right? Although I think I only tried that because gosh, am I really stumped already? Oh, it doesn't help that, like, I think because I've been like applying for jobs non-stop today, and because I've yeah, because I'm slightly tired already. I think my brain's just like gone to sleep. But yeah, anyway. I mean, I don't usually get properly excited about an album until I know the songs that are on it. Like, if there's gonna be some, like, really great sounding songs, and maybe even some surprise collaborations, then yeah, I might get excited. But, yeah, I mean, I, I will agree though, the cover art does look really good. I think that's one of the good decisions that Ariana has made with her albums is I definitely prefer Ari's albums covers now that they're more colourful and more vivid. Like, I don't know, I do think the whole like grey, black and white look to her albums that she had early on in her career was getting a bit old. So yeah, I definitely prefer her coloured albums. Um, but yeah, so I hate to do this as literally like the first thing on stream, but I'm really just gonna have to look this up because I have no clue. Ugh. I hate using guides on stream, like I try not to, but there's some... Oh, what? Don't tell me the fucking strategy wiki website got taken down. Huh, that's weird. I'm getting an error on the usual walkthrough website. I think strategy wiki might need to look at their website. Let's see. Doopy-doo. What am I on? Stolen Turnabout, Investigation Part 2. Do-do-do. Okay, that's Larry Butts. Okay. I don't think I have, yeah, I think I might need to actually examine stuff in the warehouse first. Because apparently I don't have everything that I should have in the court record. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a nice birthday present for you. Where... There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Right, I'm gonna double check. So I definitely... Yeah, I need to examine this room. So let's... Okay, that pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. Grr, I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Yeah, I think we already... That's weird. It said that the end box should have been added to my... Okay, did I miss something with Larry? Oh my god. Why is nothing going right so far? Okay, I'm clearly just having one of those days where like, it's a thing I often have sometimes with the difficulties I have to do with my disability, but sometimes sometimes, like, not only will my body be tired sometimes, but yeah, I will just like process things slower on some days. So I think I'm just having one of those days where like it's taking me a while to register things. So I might have to take things nice and slow today. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go talk to Larry because I'm really sus now that I've missed something with Larry. So let's move. It's also not helping that because of the weather in the UK being warmer than usual lately, I'm also very warm. I'm like, oh. So talk. No, we definitely did everything with Larry. Oh wow, I didn't realise it was nearly 2 years already. Wow. Yeah, I remember when the last Late Show videos came out actually, and I remember how emotional James Corden was to leave the show. Yeah, but okay. I'm all discombobulated for some reason. Like I can't make sense of what I'm meant to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the... I think I am in the right place at the basement warehouse. Maybe I do have the evidence to talk to Adrian and I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Yeah, I do wonder whether James Corden will do any kind of like anniversary post on it. But yeah, yeah, what the frick am I missing? Oh, I feel like this is gonna be one of those times where, because I have this problem when I'm programming as well, because when I'm doing coding and something goes wrong, I usually think it's like this massive problem that I can't solve, and then it ends up being something stupid like, oh, you forgot to put like a semicolon at the end or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, so putting this on the table was such a bad idea. Okay, go back to the basement warehouse again. This time examine the room. Examine the cardboard box with paint on it. I did, but the end box didn't get added. Present the newspaper clipping. I need to see Ron. That's what I'm missing. I think I might have figured it out. Okay. Let me go. So yeah, let me go to see Ron. Because yeah, I don't think we've been to see Ron yet actually since the new murder charge came out. Oh, this game can be a little confusing sometimes. Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel a bit like Gabriella Montez in High School Musical 3 sometimes, where I'm just like, oh, I wish time would just slow down. Like, I remember when that movie came out and like Gabriella and Troy had that kind of awkward conversation where it's like, oh, Gabriella wants everything to slow down. And now I kind of get what she means, because it's like, yeah, time really does fly, but it's also like, yeah, I do wish it would just like slow down sometimes, because sometimes it flies by too fast in my opinion. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, that only took me like what, 20 minutes? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, I figured it out. Okay. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. DeLite right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. What? Where else have I not checked out? God damn it. I'm gonna have to like look at a guide or something until I can actually, until this game stops being cryptic. Go to the main exhibition hall. Go back to the detention center. I can't talk to Ron though. Yeah, the buzzer. Do I have the buzzer record? I hate that fucking Capcom doesn't know how to keep their games on one screen. Yeah, I have the buzzer record. Okay. Yeah, I can't like. Yeah, I think I did that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh, come on, Georgia, get your shit together. Right. I really can't. I just can't think. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I could think fine earlier, and now I'm just, like, having a brain fart. Maybe, I think until, I may have to brute force this and just, like, present everything to everyone until I get some new information. Because, yeah, because, like, even following a guide is not helping. Yeah, me and my mum like Potmaster as well. Yeah, my mum kind of got me into Potmaster with Ken Bruce, because yeah, my mum always used to listen to Potmaster on Radio 2. And there's actually a TV show version of it now. Yeah, but yeah, like I watch Hot Ones, I watch Jimmy Fallon, I used to watch The Late Late Show, I used to watch The Ellen Show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show when that was on. I watched both the UK and US versions of That's My Jam. I watched the Kelly Clarkson Show as well. I need to also watch the Drew Barrymore Show and the Jennifer Hudson Show at some point. But yeah, I do watch quite a bit of American shows. Hot Ones as well, I talked about that yesterday. Yeah, so... Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm just skipping through this because I just want to get like, I just want to get to a point where I get like new evidence or something in the court record, because at the minute, at the point I'm at, I'm basically kind of stuck because I can't break Adrian Andrew's Cyclops yet. So I need to figure out what I've missed, and because my brain can't think today for whatever reason, I'm just having to brute force everything. Oh my god, stupid ear. Come on. Okay. No, I don't think she knows anything about anything else. Okay, so yeah, we've definitely done everything with Desiree. Yeah. Yeah, I also really like it on the Late Late Show when they do a thing called like Crosswalk the Musical, where they'll sing like songs from either a band or an artist or a musical, and but they'll do it like walking across the street in New York, and it's so funny. Um, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go at, okay, so there's nothing at Acme Detective Agency. I've already been there. Okay, CEO's office. So let me present everything to Gumshoe. Oh, stupid ear. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Yeah, the crosswalks. Yeah, I've seen the BTS one. I saw the one that the cast of Greatest Showman did. Um, uh, yeah. There's been a few, I think. But yeah. Oh, don't mind me. My nose and ear are just acting up. So, oh, okay. I also feel like I need a drink because my throat is increasingly getting dry. Okay, Oh god, where was I? Yeah. Okay, come on. Oh! Yeah, I only really watch Jimmy Kimmel for the live performances. Um, yeah, or I'll watch it if because one of my favourite TV shows is The Walking Dead, and there's quite a few Walking Dead cast members that have been on the show that have been in really funny interviews. But yeah, that's like the performances and specific interviews are why, oh my god, are why I usually watch Jimmy Kimmel. Come on. I just want any kind of new information. Like, right now I'm stuck and I don't know where I've gone wrong. So I'm just trying to like retrace my steps and brute force it. So even if it takes like an hour, as long as I get somewhere. Okay. So we've definitely done everything with Gumshoe. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't mean to be so trigger happy, I'm just like, I'm trying to move this along as fast as I can. Okay. Yeah, 2015 was another good year for music. Man, I never knew Ace Attorney could be so cryptic. That, or I'm just like stupid, I don't know. Come on. Right. Oh my god. Wait, did I finally find it? Oh my god, I swear to god if I finally found it. Oh no, I already did it. Oh god damn it. The game gave me false hope. I thought I finally found what I'm meant to do next. And then, no. So yeah, I've done everything with Gumshoe, everything with Desiree, everything with Larry. Yeah, Adrian is literally the only person that's giving me a hard time right now in terms of how to progress her part of the story. Like, I don't remember this bit being so hard, but then again, like I said, I am like weirdly... I mean, See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth, like that one has, that one still makes me emotional to this day because I am a big fan of the Fast and Furious movies, so I was actually really sad when the news came out that Paul Walker had passed away, who was in the Fast and Furious movies. So, yeah, that song still hits me here, especially because I think they also used it again as an anthem when Kobe Bryant, the NBA player, passed away. I know Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth actually reunited to perform that song at Kobe's memorial. So yeah, so I think it is just a general song that is all about like seeing family members and loved ones again, like in the future, whether that be in person or, you know, or reunited in the afterlife. Not to get all dark and depressing, but yeah. So yeah. Okay. Did I present everything to Adrian? Oh, okay. Oh, that was weird. I saw I pressed right and yet it didn't move the cursor. Come on. Yeah, so Adrian has nothing more to say when it comes to the evidence. Okay. There's nothing more to talk to her about either, so... Okay. Right, I just feel like I'm going in circles. And the fact that not even a guide is helping me figure out what I need to do. Can I go to the... Can I go see DeLite now? No. What? Oh my god. I need to figure out what to do. Okay. So maybe if I look at what... Okay. Present the sacred urn. How do I get the sacred urn? Okay. Oh. Oh wait, do I have the sacred urn in the court record? Wait, do I need to talk to Maya again? Yeah, I asked her about the sacred urn, unless I need to ask her about what to do now. Yeah, I already went to... Yeah. Yeah, but then that's part 1 investigation. And yet I don't have the sacred urn in my record anymore. I hope I didn't like make a boo-boo in like an earlier investigation. Talk to Maya about the sacred urn gets removed from the court record. But I need the sacred urn to thingy. Wait, am I being stupid? Oh wait, after your conversation is done. Yeah, but I can't talk to Ron yet. Yeah, I'm starting to think I've, wait, hang on. Am I definitely, yeah, I am, okay. Yeah, so I know what I need to do. I need to go to the detention centre to see Ron, but for some reason that's just not triggering. Oh, stupid viewer bot, go away. Fuck all you bots, man. Okay, can I... Right. Yeah, I need to figure out why I can't see Ron yet in the detention centre, because I should be able to see him because I've done literally everything else, because I need to see Ron in order to get the sacred urn back in the court record, because that's what I'll need to present to Adrian in her Cyclock thing. So, yeah. Maybe I should present some stuff to Maya. on. Yeah, I'm just presenting stuff to Maya in the hopes that, like, something will trigger. Come on. Yeah, I've definitely done everything with Maya. Why aren't you triggering her? I mean, to be fair, maybe one thing I could do that might be the missing piece is I don't know whether I examined everything in the security office where Larry is. Like, maybe there's something I missed there. But Jesus, I do not remember this part of the game being so bloody cryptic. And the fact that even using a guide isn't helping me. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I may have to like tune out the chat for a minute whilst I figure this shit out. Because if I keep trying to do both the chat and figure this out, I'm gonna take longer. It doesn't help that with how cryptic this thing is, it's kind of making my mood go to shit. Okay. Why aren't you triggering Ron? So, where? How do I get to the security office again? Damascus hideout? Yeah, there we go. Right, yeah, so let's do a thorough examination of this room. Okay, so I've looked at that. It really doesn't help that the usual guide I use is not working for some reason, like the website is just like shut down, so the fact I'm having to use a guide I'm not familiar with to help me figure this out, yeah, that's also not helping my mood, because it's like, oh, there's a reason I use that guide and that guide only. Oh, I just got the smells like old bag achievement. Cool. So I examined everything that had a whiff of Wendy old bag on it. It's a shame I'm so focused on like trying to figure out what I'm meant to do next, or how to get to the next step, because yeah. But yeah, I definitely have triggered everything. Did that open anything up with Larry? No. Okay. I may just have to look it up outright. How to talk to Ron, DeLite, investigation. Would help if I could bloody spell. Investigation part 2 is Turney. Yeah, Ron DeLite will appear in the detention centre. Pres Wait. Oh my god. Is all of this really happening because I need to present a fucking profile? Are you kidding me? Okay. God, this game is stupid. Okay. Well, it's stupid sometimes. Okay. So yeah, let's do this and see where that gets us. Oh. Capcom, learn to keep your games on the other screen, crying out loud. Anyway, I swear it's only a Capcom thing. Like every other game developer knows how to keep their games like open if you switch to another tab. But anyway, Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. But yeah, after like nearly an hour. God damn, what is up with my brain today? I think I've finally figured it out, and I really hope I have. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah? The victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Oh, thank God, I finally got somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Like, yeah, yeah, I think in the future for Ace Attorney streams, even if I run over time, I'm just gonna have to keep on going until I reach a point where I feel like I won't get stuck as soon as I come back on stream to play the game again. Because, oh my god, I just wasted an hour like trying to figure some shit out that I could have easily just stayed on a little longer in the last Ace Attorney stream and done. But yeah, ugh, god damn it. Stupid nose. But yeah, I mean, even before I saw that Bruno Mars could actually, before I saw that Bruno Mars wrote the Adele song All I Ask, I could actually tell because you can really hear like the Bruno Mars influences in the song. Especially like if you compare the song to some of Bruno's ballads that he's done, it sounds very, very similar. It's like how, as another example, you can tell that Miley Cyrus's song Flowers was heavily influenced by When I Was Your Man by Bruno, because it has that same melody and same structure to it, but it's just a bit more dancey. Like it's not as emotional, and it's not a ballad. It's more upbeat. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? But yeah, thank God for that guy on Reddit whose post I managed to look at, and yeah. I can't believe like a Reddit post was more helpful than a guide when it came to helping me figure this shit out. But yeah, anyway. What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Ugh, don't mind me guys. My right ear is just being a real pain right now. Like it's not hurting or anything. It just feels like there's a bit of build up in there. But yeah, oh, I might have fixed it now actually by just like giving my ear a bit of a jiggle. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Hehehe. Don't mind me, just clearing my throat. Okay. So now I've done that. Please, Ron, please appear. I need to go to the, I need to go back to Wright and Kerr. And then... Hallelujah! Okay, yeah, I'm finally making progress again. Ah, Mr. Wright. Mr. DeLite, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. DeLite, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron DeLite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. So yeah, let's talk to Ron about Master Mask. Mr. DeLite, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. DeLite, at the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Hee 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 hee. Ha ha ha. Oh, hee hee hee. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo. It's gotta be Detective Acme. Yeah. Just checking I'm not missing anything on chat, because yeah, now that I've figured shit out finally, I can I can focus on chat again. It's just like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like I do want to talk to my audience, but yeah, it's also it can also be kind of distracting when you're trying to figure something out. And like, yeah, and you're having conversations about other things with people. Don't mind me, I'm just having another drink because my throat is still being stupid AF. Like, I've nearly drank my drink. And I swear this was full at the start of my stream. Ow! Fuck. God damn, I really gotta be careful with my tour. Okay. Yeah, I keep banging my tour, and yeah. Oh. Yeah, because I know what it's like, by the way, to have like a really bad like stubbed toe injury. Like one time I stubbed my toe so bad, like my whole big toe was like purple for like a year, and it was horrible. Yeah, I think I remember seeing, I know I saw Pink's, I also saw Lady Gaga's. I don't think I saw J-Lo's or Jennifer Hudson's. God damn, don't mind me, just tummy bubbles. But yeah, the night of the crime. So, that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Why did that someone look like Detective Atme? Was it King Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. I know it's a dead body and all, but I can't help but find it. Yeah, because I know from this angle it might look like that's that guy's mouth, but I think his tongue is stuck out, which is very, very weird. That or I really am just being delusional, and that thing that looks like a tongue is actually his bottom lip, and the thing below it is like a weird Adam. Is it called an Adam's apple? Yeah. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there, for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden Mr. DeLite kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Okay, now let's ask him why he was fired. Mr. DeLite, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB Security? Ah, how did you... I'm begging you. Please don't tell Desi. Please. Don't worry. We haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money, except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So we became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? Okay, No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, just to save me getting stuck again, I'm just, yeah, I'm just referring to the guide when I need it. Because I've already wasted an hour just being absolutely stumped for no reason. I'd rather not waste any more time. Yeah, so let's present the newspaper clipping. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Oh god. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail, but Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. Regarding this photo, is this you, Mr. DeLite? Hehe, that's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Okay, so yeah, the guy in the photo in the newspaper clipping is Ron DeLite. Interesting. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. The blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more, now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Okay, now let's ask him about the blackmail letter. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity, just like that? Ah, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Okay, let's talk about the heist plans. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes. My fucking throat, man. No matter how much I drink, it seems to just get, like, each time it cracks, it just seems to get worse and worse. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. DeLite is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron DeLite was Master Mask after all, but someone else is behind the theft. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole in the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. She tried not to look so gleeful about it. So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. DeLite, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Okay, well, we got Ron's testimony. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course, I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. DeLite. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. DeLite at his word. Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back. Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Karain Village to have it examined. And, what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Perfect, so now we have exactly what we need to break Adrian Andrews' Cyclops. Phew, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yeah, Mr. Nick, we've got to find out how they got there. Okay, we'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Okay, so we got the sacred end back. So now we should be able to move back to the basement warehouse. Goddamn throat, man. It's like it doesn't want me to do the one thing I'm meant to do. You know, talk to my viewers. Stupid throat. I'm also just going to try blowing my nose because I'm also worried that's not helping. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, let's go to the main exhibition hall and then back to the basement warehouse. Aha! Something's gonna happen. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay, let's examine the box. This box, there's something about it that's bothering me. That's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. Okay, let's examine this pink pin over here. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about... There we go. bear with me, guys. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly and it's shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Ah, that's the box the secret herb was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. God damn it, am I really gonna sneeze again? Oh, my body hates me today. Fuck. Oh great, and now the sneeze is trying to go away. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Mario, right, look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Okay, I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Okay, is there anything else I need to look at? Yeah, okay, so... Okay, finally, it took us a while to get there, but we can finally break Adrian Andrews' psych locks now. So let's slide to the left and talk to and present the Magatama. Okay, so now we can present the sacred urn. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is a genuine article. Pearls went back to Korean Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying the urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? So, I think this is where I present the exhibit photo, but I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, okay, yeah. There we go. This poster, it was... Don't mind me, just getting a bit uncomfortable. It was made recently, right? Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now for some mysterious reason it says Army. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Ah! I am? What does that even mean? We don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Ah, well wait. Or, even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. He probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Okay. I think this is where I present the end box. Yeah, there we go. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. Mm? Just clearing my throat again. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to think pollen season is coming back, because that's the only thing that would explain why I've got the sniffles so bad today. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means the urn was broken here too. So can you prove that? Yeah, I believe I can. I believe we present the paint marks. Ah, I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yeah, more or less. There's paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression pane, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Yay, we broke the Cyclops. And we also got that little penalty we got back. So the life bar is full again. Okay, now let's talk to Adrian about the sacred urn. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. Crash! I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karain. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. You're gonna there we freaking go. Fuck. Oh. I'm just gonna don't mind me guys, I am just gonna, cause I am genuinely curious, I'm gonna check what the pollen level is like today. Cause I am genuinely curious whether it's hay fever season again. No, oh my god. Pollen levels low? Then what? Do I just have a cold? What's going on here? Oh, fucking body. Get yourself together. I just want to sneeze again. I'm about to rip up this tissue because I'm so miffed. Because I want to stream. I don't want to fucking take care of a cold that probably won't be here tomorrow. Because yeah, unfortunately that's how my body is sometimes. It'll give me a cold or something, and it'll only last for like half a day or like 1 day, and then it won't be here the next day. God damn it. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one has seen it since then. Sacred urn updated in the court record. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The army face statue? Aha! Okay, let's ask about the army face statue. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. Excuse me, but there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, God damn it. Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day it was moved, but why? Ooh, okay, so Army Face Golden Statue got updated. It looks like there's some connection between the Sacred Urn and the murder case. Well, why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief on DeLite was at KB Security. So then why did another Master Masks show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Okay. Well, it took a little longer than I anticipated, but yeah, we got there. The investigation part is now done, and we can now get back to doing the trial. Yeah. But yeah, I guess another reason why I checked the pollen levels today is if the pollen levels have been like medium to high, I probably would have like gone on a PRB break and got some antihistamines, because I do have some allergy tablets like for hay fever and stuff. But yeah, apparently the pollen level's fine today, so I mean, to be fair, it has been more overcast today, but really, just going from sunny to overcast can make my body freak out and be like, hey, we're giving you a cold today. Like, yeah. Weird. Anyway, so yeah, let's save. And yeah, let's start the trial portion. Hey Nick, what is it this time? You won't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atme's trial today. Detective Atme? They say they're going to try him as Master Mask. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see Master Mask's trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year. Please, don't ignore me. Oh, Mr. DeLite, good morning. No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec. You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. Now, let's see. According to Mr. DeLite, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heists. You really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick? It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock. Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. Hi, Dark Moon. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Don't mind me, my hair's just getting caught behind my back, like it was getting a bit trapped. I'm good. I think I'm coming down with a little bit of cold, but I'm good. Yeah, my nose is a little sniffly. But yeah, I'm having fun playing this game. I'm continuing Ace Attorney today. And yeah, we're about to get back to the trial. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You're ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Okay, settle down everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Ugh, he's got the judge in the palm of his hand yet again. Ron DeLite is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Ha! Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, and that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kate Bullard, CEO of KP Security. I'm just gonna blow my nose again. There we go. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. on the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitty dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. but the first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness? His witness is coffee. I'm just joking. Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. DeLite, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. DeLite to testify. Ha! You've got guts, Trey. Alright then, Mr. DeLite, please take the stand. You did it, didn't you? Yes. What? No. That's not true. Oh my god, Ron. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. DeLite already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Ha, very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. My visit to KP Security. That evening, around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 AM, the exact time the murder took place. The wheat get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. Ha! It's bitter today too, just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's chugging it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. That evening, around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office for KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. There wasn't much to his testimony, was there? Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. We better be careful. But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth. Yeah. Okay, press 1 AM, huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow, and my internal clock was also a bit. 1 AM, that's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. Let's press. It ordered you there? It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this or take that. Why don't you save those for later, Mr. DeLite? Please don't say any more. Now, what should I do? Okay. No, Les. Okay. Yeah, so I do need to press harder here. So, what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder. Oh, but, well, wait. I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. Ha. A money mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole master mask thing, but I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me. He didn't. Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me, just as long as Desi believes in me. So that's why Miss DeLite didn't believe he was Master Mask. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. What did the blackmail letter say again? I'm just curious. Yeah. I think I know what to do next, but I'm just gonna... Oh. Fucking stupid. Oh. Oh my god. Stupid fucking... My mouse can be so trigger happy sometimes. Okay. Or not trigger happy, but just like really friggin' really like a bit giddy when it comes to scrolling through things. Okay, there we go. Press. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief? You? And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for no grudge, a perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. Why you was fired. Mr. DeLite, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. Okay, then I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick? My salary wasn't really enough. So I stole data from the company. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was security team chief... Playboy howdy! Hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own. What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that. Yeah, Cena did go heel. Yeah, I'm still like a bit like flabbergasted by that. Like my literal face. So I just had like my hands on my cheeks, and I was just like, that was literally my face watching that whole promo. Especially when like I think my jaw dropped at first when Rock did the whole throat cut thingy. But yeah, then when John actually went all sinister when he was hugging Cody, I was like, oh, yeah. But yeah, Cena went heel. It yeah, it'll be really interesting because I don't think he's gonna be. I think the first Raw he's appearing on is like on the 17th of March or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a little while before we get Cena's side of the story. But yeah, it's left me really interested to see where the whole Cena and Cody rivalry is gonna go before WrestleMania. But yeah, um, yeah, and yeah, I'm really excited. Uh, I'm I'm not gonna lie, I was a little heartbroken. I was like, no, John Cena's finally gone heel. And the irony is, he just won the Guinness World Record for like the longest babyface run in WWE. Um, yeah, because apparently that's a Guinness World Record. So yeah, and he's just turned heel. So it's like, oh, yeah, a bit of weird timing. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm currently playing Ace Attorney. Well, this is the Ace Attorney trilogy version of Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, which is the third game in the Ace Attorney in the original 3 games that Phoenix Wright was kind of the main character in. But yeah, Trials and Tribulations is one of my favourite games in the Ace Attorney series. This isn't my first time playing this either. I have played Trials and Tribulations a couple of times before. So yeah, I'm relatively familiar with this game. Although it has been a while since I last played it. Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse, crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. Okay. I don't think I have anything in the court record to contradict that. Da, da, da. Yeah, okay. CEO Office Buzzer, Kane's List, no, Buzzer Record, Ron's Testimony, Sacred Anne. Yeah, I'll just try pressing for now. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste. So Miss DeLite doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So it would seem. I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets from each other. I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. There isn't much to his testimony, was there? Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. We better be careful. Okay, so... yeah, maybe there is something I can present on that last statement that got added. Did I press this, Oh, there we go. Tusk, I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore. What do you mean? The victim had no proof the defendant was masked to mask. But you were the one who stole company secrets only 1 year earlier. But that was all over with once I was fired. But it is true that the fact I stole secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there was no reason for me to pay up now a whole year later. Is that really true? What is it, Nick? The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever became public knowledge. Yes, he would. Mr. DeLite, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public. Irk. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to do by bullying your own client? Ha! Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. That's exactly right. Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Little lawyer amigo? Yes, now come on, provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. DeLite want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Probably because of his wife? Mr. DeLite, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret. A certain person? Miss Desiree DeLite, the defendant's wife. Wow, but listen to me, my Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Godot. Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. DeLite stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh, No, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick? I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. DeLite? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. Okay, a new testimony at the CEO office. When I entered the office, there was a Great, okay, let me just blow my nose again, just to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna chew on a mint, just cause I am getting a little, peckish. Actually, I don't know how many people know this, but mints actually help make you think better. Like, I swear one of my schools was even like, oh, it's okay for you to have mints before an exam, and it's like, isn't that technically cheating though? Because they make you think better. But yeah, I'm also not going to read for a while just because I think my voice needs some temporary vocal rest. So... Okay, let's press. I'll press again. Press. Wait, why did he go there as Master Mask? Let me... yeah, let me... Okay. Let's press that statement. Yeah, press harder. Why would he say he was hiding Mr. Bullard's body? Oh my god. DeLite is just digging us a bigger hole here. Yeah. Poor George. Hey George, have you ever considered that you may be not in the loop because everyone knows how stupid you are? Okay, let me... Wait... Yeah, I think that might be a contradiction because unless it wasn't Ron that set off the buzzer, then yeah, but yeah, let me just check that. Yeah. Yay, my thinking was right, okay. But yeah, let's present the buzzer record. Your Honour, could you please take a look at this record? And what might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, the security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 PM. Well, what? If Mr. DeLite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. Ha! Let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there was security personnel in the building. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way I wouldn't have known about them. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend, sorry Larry, and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. DeLite could have known. Ha! Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. DeLite didn't even notice the buzzer going off. This buzzer is extremely loud. There is no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Oh. Fine, let's hear your theory. Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. DeLite said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious, so he fainted? That's why Mr. DeLite didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body. So what are you trying to say? Mr. DeLite was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out Ron DeLite and then pressed the buzzer. Order in the court, Mr. Wright. This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron DeLite is the one who killed Kane Bullard. Then who pressed the buzzer? It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. Ack. So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene, but how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer? I can prove it. Okay. The defense's opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Okay, the CEO office buzzer. I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for. The emergency buzzer? Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not. Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue. Now I'm the one who's clueless. This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind. Whoa. And Ron DeLite obviously wiped them off. Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment. He touched that button. I know he did. The defendant, Mr. DeLite, was dressed as Master Mask. And Master Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Order, order, order. Ha, it would seem. I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what blend number crow flavored coffee is. However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? Ha, it looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks. They're on to you, Nick. Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m. And Mr. DeLite just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. DeLite and then sounded the buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed. Security was supposed to respond? Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Very well then. Oh, you've got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? I think I know, but I'm just gonna check. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I always double check my choices using a guide because I don't because there have been some foolish times where I've made the wrong choice and I've had to like redo a little bit of gameplay. So yeah, but it's to call the security guard. The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Did you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes, although as it turned out, he never showed up. Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. Ha, what a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in? No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in the office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron DeLite, who was out cold. And the 3rd person, the real killer. Yeah, that's totally Luke at me. That silhouette is way too obvious. Hypothetically, yes. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron DeLite. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think that I was the murderer. Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective, to frame Ron DeLite for the murder. Whoa. Order, order, order. Ha, it would seem I've been made to eat my words once again. Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee. Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Mask, so... Nick, you mean the real killer is... We're going to drag that person in here right now. But, who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. DeLite's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Ron DeLite for the murder of Kane Bullard? It was none other than Ace Detective himself, also known as Master Mask, Luke at me. Or the fake Master Mask, anyway. Detective Luke at me. He's the only one who could have done it. Ace Detective, Luke at me. You mean Master Mask did it? Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Master Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order, order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Luke at me confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom. Of course, the famous detective was unmasked as well as Master Mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. To be found guilty, Master Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Master Mask was Luke Atney's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. A guilty verdict as an alibi? Gotta admit, it's kinda genius. You know, it's almost time. For what? For Luke Atney's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course, that's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Mr. Luke Atney's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of its true crime, Mr. DeLite would be left with no grounds for appeal. Am I really sure about this? Ha! I bet it's only good when your life's empty. Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. DeLite. So, please. I'm begging you. Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix? Well, what was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust. That voice, it sounds like Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess. Ha, so that's your answer, huh? Very well, I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke at me to the stand. Yes, Your Honor. Hehehehe. Well, Sir Detective Atme. Heh. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective Atme. You were the one who... That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant Luke Atme. Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Well, Sir Lawyer, welcome to my courtroom. Who's this hosieray? My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Atme. Accusation? You accuse Master Mask? That man is not Master Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. Well, what? Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. Okay. Oh God. I'm gonna have another mint. Just because, yeah. I feel like the mints are kind of helping my voice a little bit, or at least they're helping to soothe my throat. But yeah, let's continue. think Happy really wants to get away from this trial. God damn. Stupid nose. Okay guys, so I was really hoping I could go like an extra hour, an extra half hour, but given how my throat is like barely hanging on and how I've been filled with cold the whole stream, I think I am gonna have to end the stream a little early, just to, yeah, just cause I think I need to get that extra bit of rest in. So, yeah, so I'm gonna save. But yeah, I don't even know what happened because like before the stream started I was feeling fine and dandy, and then as soon as the stream started I don't know whether it was nerves or stress or anxiety, I don't know, but something has made these weird cold like symptoms flare up. So yeah. So yeah, okay. But yeah, so, right, let me go to my outro. But yeah, sorry that today's stream ended up being a little shorter than usual, but yeah, I just like, I don't know, I was already kind of pushing through the stream, just like trying to blow my nose and clear my throat and stuff. So yeah, but hopefully when I come back tomorrow to do Yakuza 2 Kiwami, hopefully I will be feeling more fine and dandy then. But yeah, definitely gonna have to keep an eye on these weird symptoms. I can feel another sneeze coming on now actually. Oh god damn it. Like seriously, what is wrong with me? Where did this come from? But yeah, so, but yeah, thank you for watching. I also apologise again for like 1 hour of the stream just being me even figuring out what I want to do, what I needed to do. But yeah, that game, yeah, I actually forgot how cryptic this game can be sometimes. But yeah, just to rehash, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be playing Yakuza 2 Kiwami. Yeah, because tomorrow is Tuesday. But yeah, I'll also keep an eye on these symptoms and hope that they go away because, yeah, I don't really want to do another stream where I'm just like sounding all nasally and less than my best. So yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on the Discord and on my X account. But yeah, let's raid somebody. And then I'll probably raid and run like really quickly because yeah, I clearly just need to like take it easy. So yeah, let's see. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, Chugs is on, perfect. If anything can help me get rid of my symptoms, it's Chugs. Yeah, because I swear, I don't know what it is, but whenever I watch Adam Cole, aka the Chugs stream on Twitch, I always immediately get better. I think it's because his community is just so welcoming and positive, and yeah, sends healing vibes. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna raid Chugs. And yeah, 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 I really can't think of anything else to say, so I'm just gonna end the stream, and well, I'm gonna raid Chugs and end the stream, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow and not feeling all sniffly and less than ideal. So yeah, but yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys, and see you later.